I heard something I thought it was quite funny about you during the sessions. Apparently you did a prank call to Eddie Vedder and pretended you were David Bowie's producer.
Yeah, there were a number of opportunities for prank calls during that session. The Eddie Vedder one, there was a kind of a good-natured rivalry between Nirvana and Pearl Jam. Like, Pearl Jam were sort of the corporate face of the era. You know, the band was kind of assembled from constituent parts and was shopped as a product, and then it was very much an industry creation, as it were. Whereas Nirvana were a grubby band that played in all the punk bars and worked their way up, sort of incrementally worked their way up to a position of status, and where their audience just grew organically because they kept playing in front of more and more people, and more people were responding to them. And so there was a contrast there between the sort of working musician underground, which I felt like I was a part of, and which Nirvana were a part of, and where we had a common peer group, and then this sort of industry creation, which was at odds with their ethics and their aesthetic. So there was a bit of a rivalry between Pearl Jam and Nirvana in that regard. It was just a sort of a spontaneous spoof called Eddie Vedder, and I said that I was Tony Visconti.
Tony Visconti?
Yeah, so we called Eddie Vedder, and I said that, you know, I was Tony Visconti, and I wanted to get him in a studio with some real musicians, guys who could really play. I don't remember much else about the conversation, but the gist of it was that I was trying to tempt him to do a solo record and assemble a superstar backing band for him.
And did he fall for it?
I don't know. I mean, he indulged me, but I couldn't tell if he was indulging me because he thought I was really Tony Visconti, or because he didn't want to take the bait on something that might have been a prank call.
Hey guys, thanks for watching. If you like this interview I did with Steve Albini, make sure to subscribe for more, because there is a lot more to come. All the interviews on this channel are original. I'm the one conducting all of them and editing all the videos together. So if you do want to support me, in all sincerity, the best way to do so is simply to subscribe. Thanks for watching.